We live in a global society. Today's world is so interconnected that we can't separate ourselves from an event taking place on the other side of the world. It is impossible to plan your year without considering the global situation. The worst climate disasters occurred in 2022. Floods in Pakistan, wildfires in California, and a European heat wave that killed 20,000 people. The massive flooding in Pakistan have served as a wake-up call to the rest of the world about the dangers of climate change. Most of the challenges that made last year so difficult are still with us, and many of will only get worse in the coming years. We must consider them in order to future-proof our plans for 2023. So number one point to consider when planning 2023 is artificial intelligence. I read an article a month ago about OpenAI's ChatGPT, and there was an argument that it marked the arrival of AI's long-debated future. It has. Since this AI has disrupted countless businesses and institutions, it helps marketing firms write better ads than junior copywriters. Songwriters use AI. Students worldwide are cheating on homework with AI, and this is just the beginning. AIs like this will cost many jobs and force many companies to rethink their business models. Number 2 is COVID-19. The pandemic persists. It's not over yet. In fact, the number of cases is skyrocketing in China because the country is giving up on its misguided zero COVID policy. This means we are entering a dangerous new phase that is likely to cause even more problems, especially in global supply chains. Even as this new wave is racing up, another COVID-caused problem whose full scope is only now becoming clear, and that is millions of long COVID sufferers. For millions around the world, their illness from COVID is lingering. Their ongoing treatment burdens healthcare systems, and their absence from the workforce makes hiring harder and lowers household incomes. Until a cure is found, this will cost the economy, and this may affect your plans as well, so you have to plan accordingly. Number 3 is the war in Ukraine. Unless Russian government changes, this war won't end by 2023. Instead, a Russian army that is getting weaker might use nuclear weapons. Putin's plan to use winter as a weapon by destroying Ukraine's power grid and putting Europe's fuel supply at risk has failed, and the Ukrainian people are terrified. NATO is still together. Sanctions are getting worse, and Ukrainian fighters are still fighting Russian troops. Putin will not bend. Instead, he will probably come up with new and nasty ways to hurt Ukraine and its allies. Expect more cyber attacks, economic retaliation, and even a bigger war, all of which would hurt the global economy and supply chains. Hope for the best, but plan for the worst. Number 4 is supply chain disruption. Major logistic problems have a domino effect on global supply chains, causing goods to pile up in storage and ships on their way to ports to be rerouted or delayed when they get to major transit hubs. This slows down global trade and makes it harder for businesses to bring in new products and restock their inventory. The Ukraine conflict and China's COVID-19 pandemic will intensify an already terrible situation. It's not always possible to obtain necessary goods, equipment, parts, and raw materials. You have to locate additional suppliers and logistic providers to help stabilize your supply chain. Even so, you may encounter shortages. So give yourself options and make your plans flexible. Number 5th point is the economy. Economy won't improve soon. Stop thinking that market will return to normal in 3 to 6 months. Economists have predicted global recession in 2023. High interest rates, fluctuating energy prices, a major housing market correction, and other issues caused by the war, pandemic, and supply chain issues will make life difficult for many, not just the poor and the working class. So you have to calculate accordingly. You should expect less spending and financial risk-taking. Retail sales and other economic sectors will be affected. Air travel is again a luxury for many. This affects airlines and all tourism-related businesses and their suppliers. Consider your business and yourself. Now is the time to get started. Please write in the comment section that what are the factors that you are gonna think about before planning 2023. That's all for today's video. If you liked it, click the like button and subscribe for more interesting videos. Take care.